Hi guys, welcome to Sim Captain. It's Sunday afternoon, December 15th, and they have Staff It Up at Jacksonville, and Daytona Beach is the featured airport. So I decided, since I'm having such a great weekend flying, I'm going to fly from Philly down to Daytona Beach. I actually tweaked my checklist last night, so hopefully this flows a little better. But I'm going to get going quickly, so this video isn't super long. Alternator master's on, master switch is on, nav lights are on, panel lights as required, APU is running, avionics master's on, fuel quantity checked, we have 3,700 pounds, circuit breakers checked, doors are closed and locked, passenger briefing is complete.
6500 Philadelphia traffic, 10 mile final, 27 right, clear to land.
Parking brake is on, rotating beacon is on, fuel pump is on, throttles are idle, we're clear left and right, bleed air select number 2. Number 2 is turning. N2's on the rise. ITT's on the rise. Introduce fuel. Good ignition. Bleed air back to normal. Starter switch selected to ground. Engine stabilizing. We'll bleed air over number 1. Starter's engaged. Number 1's turning. N2's on the rise. Introduce fuel. Good ignition. Bleed air back to normal. Starter switch selected to ground. Number 1 stabilizing. Temps and pressures look good.
GPS 334 heavy. We are on our right upwind for runway 24.
So, some aircraft in the Philly area. No latest available clearance delivery. Clock is running. Transponder 2200. We're walking normal. Flight director on. Autopilot's preset for 5,250 knots below 10. Altimeter's a local setting. Landing gear selectors down. Lights are tested. Good test. Pitot heat's on. De-ice is on. Flap set for takeoff. Trim set for takeoff. Cabin alerts as required. APU will shut that down. APU's coming down. Master switch is off. Ground taxi clearance and taxi. There's nobody on, so we'll just taxi. Taxi lights are on, brakes are released. Philly traffic, 66 Lima X-ray is going to be taxiing runway 35 for departure, Philadelphia. Or correction for Philly traffic, we're taxiing to runway 17, Philly. Alright, so taxi checks. Parking brake's off, brakes are tested, there's the left brake, there's the right brake. Vertical speed reads 0, airspeed indicator reads 0. Heading indicator turns properly on both sides. Engine instruments are checked and in the green. We're going to do a spoiler deployment. Spoilers deployed, light illuminates, full deployment. We'll retract, light extinguishers, and they're down.
Heavy. We're making a right turn for base for runway 27 right, Philly.
Reverse test, 2 are unlocked, 2 are in reverse, 2 are stowed. Flight controls
6500 Philadelphia traffic
free and
is
correct.
on a 5 mile final, 27 right.
And departure briefing. We're going to depart runway 17 out of Philly on the Philly 2. We're going to Woodstown VOR. We expect a normal departure with standard callouts. Any failure before VR, we abort and stay here. Any failure after VR, with the exception of fire and the loss of directional control, will go airborne, and of course return here to Philadelphia. Other than that, we're going to be 2 hours and 25 minutes to Daytona Beach, and we'll be cruising at flight level 390. And I think that's it. Before takeoff, nav radios are set, comm radios are set. I'm on Unicom 122.8. Pitot heat's on, de-ice is on, yaw damp's off, starter switches will select to continuous. I forgot that little jog there. Fuel pump is on, flaps are set for takeoff, trim is set for takeoff, and we'll note the time and fuel. Next is the lineup checks. Alright, where is these other aircraft that are coming in? And Philly traffic, 66 Lima X-ray is going to line up and wait, runway 17, Philly. Alright, lineup checks.
Philly traffic, UPS 334
Lights and
heavy.
strobes.
We are 5 miles, final 27 right, number 2.
Landing lights and strobe lights. There's another aircraft on final behind this one. Just crossing me. He crossed yet? No, he's about to cross right now. This is runway 17. Put the parking brakes on. Next is the climb checks. Alright, that traffic has crossed. And Philly traffic, 66 Lima X-ray is going to depart runway 17. Alright, takeoff power set. Engines look good. Everything's in the green.
Southwest 6500, 27 right.
Airspeed's alive 2 times. 80 knots, cross check. 2 good engines will continue. A little wobble. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Gear up selected. Gears in transit. Gears up, lights out. 400 above, flaps are coming up. Yaw damp is on. Flaps are up and indicated. We got a stable climb. We'll gauge your autopilot. 250 knots below 10. Philly would have handed us off to departure. They would have cleared us up to 12,000. And Philly to traffic 66 Lima X-ray. We're departing the area direct to Woodstown. Climb a little faster. Alright, we'll do the climb checklist. Climb, gears up, lights are out, flaps are retracted and indicated. Yaw damp is on. Autopilot is checked and set. We're climbing to 12, 250 knots. Actually, speed that up a little bit. As we climb through 5, I'll turn the fuel pump off. And we're on our way to staff it up at Daytona Beach. Fuel pump's off. Above 10, we'll get the landing lights. Well, unfortunately there's no air traffic control in this area. We would imagine that Philly departure would hand us off to Washington Center. Washington Center would clear us up to our flight level 390. So I'm going to climb direct at flight level 390. And that's what we'll do. We'll be crossing Woodstown. Once I get above 10, I can accelerate. There's 10,000. Landing lights are off. And I'm going to accelerate. Throttle's in a good position. Alright, and since we're climbing direct to the flight levels, I will go standard on the altimeter. Star switches can go to flight. And that concludes the climb checklist. Next is cruise. Flying into the sunset. Oh, DC center is on. 13372. Let's call him up. And Washington Center, Westwind November 66 Lima X-ray is going to be climbing through flight level 200 for 390.
660 X-ray, Washington Center, squawk 3706.
3706 for 66 Lima X-ray. 3706 in the box.
DC Center, good afternoon. Delta 9875, flight level 380. Delta 9875, Washington Center, I-10. 7 to flash now, 9875. Flight 9865, ready to contact 3 miles northwest of Armel VOR. Yeah, maintain flight level 380. Maintaining flight level 380, Delta 9875. So 3667, ready to contact altitude leaving. 3667, passing through 1.5. South 3667 to climb, maintain followable 360.
36, Southwest 3667.
Super 660 max radar to contact 40 miles northwest of Seattle, VOR.
Position checks for 66 Lima X-ray. Climbing through this guy's trail here. Little turbulence right there.
Cut 2828, same Mach number. Delta 2828, same Mach number.
Mach, point 80.
Cut 2828, turn in. Come up 2828, maintain Mach point 82.
Maintaining Mach, point 82 for, Delta 2828.
And we're passing through flight level 300. We have 900,000 feet to go. We're at our cruising altitude of 380. I'll come back at the other side of Washington's airspace.
6 Lima X-ray, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85.
Jacksonville Center on 134.85 for 6 Lima X-ray. We're switching so long. At Jacksonville Center, West Wind November 66 Lima X-ray. We're with you, level at 380.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Jack Center, roger. November 6 Lima X-ray, cross 20, 20 miles north of Oscar Mike November at and maintain 12,000, altimeter 3016.
All right, we'll cross 20 miles north of Ormond Beach at 12,000, 66 Lima X-ray.
American 4522, Miami Center offline, leave my airspace to the south, radar services terminated, change of advisory frequency is approved.
Let's see, we want to cross 20 south of Ormond Beach at 12,000.
Frequency change to approval.
Let's do the math on
Thank you
that.
so much for the good easy. Well,
Actually need my phone for the calculator.
Southwest 3667, contact Jack Center 124.77. 2477, Southwest 3667.
$121. We're at 380. So we're going to go ahead and start down to 12,000. 20 north. Did I write south? 20 north.
United 310,
Overlanding
contact Daytona
Beach,
Beach approach
12,000.
125.72, so long.
Alright, 125.72, United
So we're on our way down. Engine instruments are still in the green. Fuel quantity, we're down to 2,091 pounds. En route weather. So we should probably be able to pick up ATIS, hopefully. Even though on the last like 10 flights I've had, I haven't been able to get an ATIS to work. But we'll try. ATIS 132.87.
Information, Charlie. Harley.
Here we go.
Depth information, Charlie. Harley at time 2153 Zulu, wind 060 at 8. Visibility 10 statute miles. Sky conditions CLR 1018 Duke 13, altimeter 3016, visual approach as in use. Read back all hold short instructions, advise you have information, Charlie.
Wow, that
Harley.
flight went fast. The temperature.
Dab information, Charlie. Harley at time 2153 Zulu, wind 060 at 8. Visibility 10 statute miles. Sky conditions CLR 1018 Duke 13, altimeter 3016, visual approach is in use. Read back all hold short instructions, advise you have information, Charlie.
We have information, Charlie. Didn't mention a runway, did it?
3 Zulu, wind 060 at 8. Visibility 10 statute miles. Sky conditions CLR 1018 Duke 13, altimeter 3016, visual approach as in use. Read back all hold short instructions, advise you have information, Charlie.
Visual
Harley.
approaches in use to what runway?
Dab information, Charlie. Harley at time 2153 Zulu, wind 060 at 8. Visibility 10 statute miles. Sky conditions CLR 1018 Duke 13, altimeter 3016, visual approach as in use. Read back all hold short instructions, advise you have information, Charlie. Harley.
It says it very fast, but I think runway 7 is going to be in use. Oops, how did I just do that?
Center, County 88 Gulf, with you, flight level 280, inbound inbound Daytona.
County 88 Golf Heavy, Jack Center, squawk 1036.
Gulf Heavy, 1036.
County 88 Golf Heavy, radar contact with the Daytona Beach International Airport. This is going to be vectors. The airfield turn right heading 040 to Center maintain 12,000.
Right, 040, and could you repeat the altitude?
County 88 Golf Heavy, turn 12,000, the Daytona Beach altimeter 3016.
12,000, thank you.
November 6 lead X-ray, do not exceed 270 knots in the transition, please.
Alright, the 6 lane X-ray, we're slowing down.
Yeah, I got a less experienced aircraft ahead of you. I'm having a little trouble with him on text, and he's a little bit slower than you are. Thanks for your help.
Wilco, 6 lane X-ray. Alright, we'll get that speed under control. Do descent in range checklist. Passenger briefing complete. We'll go stow cockpit. Cabin alert as required, not required. Altimeter. We're still in the flight levels, but we'll check that when we get lower.
Jacksonville Center, this is Connie 88 Golf. I don't know if you could do this, but I have somewhat of a special request if you're willing to follow.
Well, sir, I'll do what I can. What's your request?
Well, obviously our type of aircraft is M47-200. It does not
That's
fit
the
on,
beach.
does not have any official ramps on Daytona itself. There is a clearance area near the ramps on Whiskey, near the Whiskey taxiway. If you could relay that to the ground or any of the controllers so they know that I'm going to be parking there.
No, you just let ground know when you park. They'll help you out when you get down there.
All right, thank you for your help.
That VOR number 2, or nav number 2 is 87 miles. That's the Ormond Beach VOR. I have to be at 12,000, 20 miles north of that point. So we need to be going down faster. Nav
Southwest 211,
instruments,
contact
check.
Jack Center
Flight instruments,
124.77.
check no flags.
477, Southwest 211.
I'll pick up this checklist at 10,000 feet.
Connie 88 Golf Heavy, turn left heading 010.
Left 010, Connie 88 Golf.
I will expect 7 left.
Center, double 1788, with you at 11,000. Good evening.
078, 1788 Jack Center, climb and maintain flow level 360.
360, 1788.
Approach course is 070. Frequency 1097. That's in the number 1. Ormond Beach is a couple miles north of the airport. Crossing altitudes 1,900.
Connie 88 Golf Heavy, turn left heading 360.
Decision heights 200 above the
Left
ground.
360, Connie 88 Golf.
Missed approach is a climb to 700, then a climbing right turn to 3,000 on a heading of 175, and the Orlando Vortac radio 033 to Samira, Orlando 33.1 DME and hold. What is this waypoint here? We got milk. I say probably from Ormond. Okay. "48 miles to my crossing altitude."
Flow Center, Delta 1, level 1, 1000. Delta 1, Jack Center, climb and maintain flow level 380. 30, Delta 1.
I have 8,000 feet to go. I can shallow this out a bit. It doesn't have that waypoint in there. Okay. High nav. I don't know where that is. Hey nav.
Center Southwest 4465 is looking flight level 340. Southwest 4465, Jack Center, roger.
Alright, we are going to be descending to 180 and the altimeter is 3016. There's 180, 3016. Oh, I gotta wait another few hundred feet. There we go, 3016, check. Next, logo lights as required, out of below 10 landing lights. ATIS we have, primary nav aid will identify that. We're 57 miles from Ormond.
Jacksonville KDAB TBM 72 Charlie Sierra 8,500 on course.
Number 72 Charlie Sierra, Jacksonville Center.
That is Ormond Beach
15
identified.
Charlie Sierra, Jacksonville altimeter 3017.
3017 2 Charlie Sierra.
Glide slope crossing altitude, we said was 1,900 minimum.
Charlie Sierra, plan
200 missed approach we reviewed.
Full plan runway 82 Charlie Sierra.
That's the approach chart review complete.
Connie 88 Golf Heavy, turn left heading 270. Left 270, Connie
Next
8
is
Golf.
before landing checklist. We got traffic all around.
November 200 Whiskey, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain, flight level 260. Temperature 260, Anthony Whiskey.
2 Charlie Sierra, start my VFM descent.
2 Charlie Sierra, roger. Jacksonville Center, Connie 8 Golf. Go ahead, sir.
We're inbound for Daytona. Is there any, tin we're being, hauled out this far?
Yes, sir. You crossed Daytona at flight level 280, sir. That's why you're being hauled out that far. I gotta get you in sequence with other aircraft inbound.
Alright, that makes sense.
Center Delta 1788, requesting, I'll be out for around 10 minutes, is that alright?
No, sir, not yet. Not until I get you the next controller.
Alright, that's fine with us.
Southwest 3199, contact Washington Center 133.72. Southwest 3199, Jack.
Center Delta 355 with you out of 29.3 for 240.
Southwest 355, Jack Center, roger.
Alright, 1,000 above.
1354, 11,000.
And we did it with plenty of
Of the 1354, Jackson
Distance.
Center, climb and maintain 12,000.
20 miles actually.
12,000 of 1354. Number 6 Lynn X-ray, contact Daytona Beach approach 125.72.
Over to Daytona Beach on 125.72 for 66 Lima X-ray. So long.
See you later. November 2 Charlie's here, into the right base, runway 8.
And good evening, Daytona Beach approach, west wind, November 66 Lima X-ray is with you, descending through 12,300 for 12,000.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Daytona approach, good evening. Cross Ormond Beach VOR at 6,000 and expect visual approach only 7 left.
Ormond Beach at 7,000, expect visual 7 left, 66 Lima X-ray.
And November 6 Lima X-ray, confirm Ormond Beach at 6,000.
Confirmed, Ormond Beach at 6,000 for 6 Lima X-ray, and also we do have Charlie.
Thank you for Charlie.
Alright, 31 miles, 6,000. Well, we can just go down real slow. $6,000 set.
Daytona approach, Connie 8 Gulf, on your frequency flight level 120. Currently heading 180. I had to let you know this.
Connie 88 Gulf, Daytona approach, good evening. Cross the Ormond Beach VOR at 6,000, expect visual approach runway 7 left.
Daytona approach, Connie 8 Gulf. We are unable to do that. We are in an aircraft that is unable to cross altitude at a certain point. We're going to have to need you to instruct us to go down to a specific altitude at a specific time.
Connie 88 Gulf, heavy, send maintain 6,000.
Send and maintain 6,000. Thank you very much, Connie 8 Gulf.
I don't understand what the problem was for that guy. What couldn't he do? Just send at a certain point? That seemed bizarre. Okay. Before landing checklist is next, so I don't even need it. We're coming up on 10,000. We're going to put the landing lights on. Landing lights are on. Slow. We're going to cross Ormond Beach at 6,000. 3 minutes. Send a little faster.
November 6 Lima X-ray, contact Daytona approach 118.850, so long.
Approach on 118.85 for 66 Lima X-ray. So long, thanks. Good evening, Daytona approach, west wind, November 66 Lima X-ray, descending through 9,000 for 6,000 with Oscar.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Daytona approach, good evening, sir. Ormond Beach, VOR, heading 250, vector approach.
Depart Ormond Beach, heading on 250, 6 Lima X-ray. I got a little tongue twisted there. Depart Ormond Beach on a heading of 250. I see 250. I wonder what happened to that guy that was in front of me. I haven't heard his call sign. I wonder if he dropped off, or maybe that's him in front of me, but I haven't heard him. Check the altimeter setting.
Daytona approach, County 88 Gulf with you. Flight level 09 going to 06 with you.
Aircraft officer, call sign.
County 88 Gulf.
County Gulf Daytona approach. Good evening. What was the last controller sign for heading, sir?
Last controller gave me a heading of 180.
The County 88 Gulf flying heading 1. Stock correction 200, descent maintain 6,000. Vector shore approach.
200, 6,000. We were already destined for 6,000.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, descent maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, 66 Lima X-ray. We'll go down to 3. Now heading 250. Alright, so we've crossed Ormond Beach, we're going down to 3,000, and we're flying a heading of 250, which was assigned. The localizer's alive and the glide slope's alive. Slow down a little bit here. There's the airport. We've got to be following this guy.
Course 66 Lima X-ray, contact Daytona approach 125.
Okay, approach on 125.8, 6 Lima X-ray, so long, thanks. Good evening, Daytona approach westwind November, 66 Lima X-ray descending through 4,000, or correction, 3,900 for 3,000.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Daytona Beach approach, please descend and maintain 2,000.
Descend and maintain 2,000, 66 Lima X-ray. Quite confident we're following this Delta jet. I don't like getting down so low and then flying far away from the airport.
Daytona approach, Aerostar 0 Whiskey Golf.
0 Whiskey Golf, go ahead.
Maybe I should have said this, but we've had the field in sight since before we turned left.
0 Whiskey Golf. That would have been helpful a little earlier. No worries. You're going to be sequence number 2 in that second here.
Gotcha. It all sense now. Not used to seeing that in Daytona. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, no worries. 0 Whiskey Golf, actually supposed to be 180 knots or below.
180 or under, 0 Whiskey Golf.
And 6 Lima X-ray, 180 or below.
And we'll slow to 180, 6 Lima X-ray.
And 0 Whiskey Golf to right, 060.
Right 060, Superstar 0 Whiskey Golf.
Speed checks,
And 0
10
Whiskey
degrees.
Golf, looking for all the transmissions, you can also maintain TCO.
Down to 2000, 0 Whiskey Golf.
6 Lima X-ray, turn left, heading 150, 150.
Left turn 150, 6 Lima X-ray. Alright, landing checks. Before landing, marker beacon on. Starter switch is continuous.
0 Whiskey Golf,
Fuel pump on.
We sure do.
Landing and taxi lights are on. Altimeter's local setting.
Whiskey looks like the guy in front of you paused.
Flaps as required.
What do you think about we take 7 right?
If you like the lane on 7 right, you definitely can.
If it makes it easier for you, it makes it more fun for me.
Speed checks, 20 degrees.
Sorry about that, guys. Looks like I disconnected. 0 Whiskey Golf, you're good on the lane for 7 right.
Absolutely.
0 Whiskey Golf, clear visual for 7 right.
Clear visual 7 right. There's our 0 Whiskey Golf.
0 Whiskey Golf, on the tower now 120.7, Evergreen, 19 for fire.
120.7. Thank you. You have a good night as well. Daytona approach, County 88 Golf with you. Flight level 04 for 03.
And, was that Freak Dog 88 Golf?
Connie 88 Golf.
Connie 88 Golf, Roger. Connie 88 Golf, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend to 2000. Any speed restrictions?
88 Golf, if you could maintain 210 knots or below, that'd be great.
210 or below, thank you.
Hopefully it's going to give me a turn any moment.
And just a question, am I being vectored in behind a CRJ? That is a C1 going right to left in front of me.
Uh, 88 Golf, that is affirmative. If you see him as the CRJ, then he's a CRJ.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't see his model. He's at about my 10 to 9 o'clock.
Yes, affirmative, 2000 feet.
Yep, about there.
66 Lima, X-ray turn left, heading 070 on the rollout. Field will be at your 12 o'clock, 1 to 5 miles from where the field is site.
Alright, left turn 070 and we're looking for the airport, 6 Lima X-ray.
An 88 Golf, yes, you'll be sequenced after another turn.
Alright, sounds good. 88 Golf.
I think he was referring to me, so he's seeing me as a CRJ, and somebody else reported seeing me as a CRJ. I have my base model, default model, since the Westwind is an obscure aircraft in the VATSIM community.
88 Golf, turn left, heading
I have my default set as the Learjet 45, so at least I'd show up as a corporate jet. But I've heard now from more than one person that I appear as a CRJ.
Connie 88 Golf, turn left, heading 150, 150.
Left 150, 88 Golf.
Better than when we were back in the day using the big paper airplane question marks for airplanes that we didn't know what they were.
Daytona approach, good evening, Gulf Theatre with Alpha.
How far out we are.
Approach and landing at 79.
Oh no, it's him again.
Wow.
We're 12 from the runway. Should see the airport. Okay, we're going to be landing 7 left. We want to exit to the left, and we are going to shelter.
Daytona approach, Delta 8, pit, 355 is with you, level 6,000.
Delta 355, Daytona approach descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000, Delta 355.
And approach 66 Lima X-ray has the airport in sight.
66 Lima X-ray, clear the visual approach 7 left, call Daytona Beach Tower, 120.7, have a great night, thanks for flying into the event.
Alright, we're clear for the visual runway 7 left and tower on 120.7 for 66 Lima X-ray. Thanks a lot, good night. Well, it says I'm a little off to the left, so I'm going to let the autopilot correct. I'm going to capture the localizer. Good evening, Daytona Tower, Westwind, November 66, Lima X-ray corporate jet. We're on a 10-mile final visual 7 left.
And over 66 Lima X-ray, Daytona Tower, runway 7 left, wind 070 at tree, clear to land.
7 left, we're cleared to land, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright.
Star 0 Whiskey off 7 right on Echo.
0 Whiskey Golf, Daytona Tower, drop, contact ground launch 1.9er, see ya.
219, thanks sir.
Alright,
Daytona Tower.
speed checks, gear down.
Piper 6506 Delta, fly runway heading, runway 7 right.
Speed checks, flaps are full.
1070 tree, clear for takeoff. Runway heading,
Gears down, 3 green flaps, yaw damp off, autopilot, and auto throttles to go. Alright, yaw damp's off, flight director's off, auto throttles are off, autopilot's off.
Daytona Tower, Connie is Gulf.
station calling, say again.
Connie is Gulf to Daytona Tower.
Connie 88 Golf, Daytona Tower, Hindu.
Is that you, Ace?
Yes, it is. Number 6506 Delta,
Left plus 5, sink at 7.
and over 6506 Delta, contact departure 118.85, yeah.
1885 good day, Piper 066 Delta.
Alright. Left minus 2, sink at 6.
Daytona Tower,
Minimums, we're
Connie
landing.
is Gulf. We are in the visual for, I think it's 7. We're right behind, we got the traffic in sight, and we are currently lined up and ready to go.
County 8 Golf.
Touchdown.
Heavy
Spoilers
Daytona
deployed.
Tower,
Reversers are out.
Left wind 070 at tree. clear
100 knots.
And left through the land, thank you very much.
60 knots. Reverser stowed. I'll exit the next taxiway. Where are we? I need to see a sign. I can't catch that. Whiskey, is that what's next here? Turn the pump off. Oh, whiskey.
November 66 Lima X-ray. Vacate onto runway tree 4 if possible. Or your accident at Whiskey. Never mind. Contact ground 121.9.
Alright, ground point 9 or 6 Lima X-ray, thanks. Grounds point 9.
KDAB. Tower Golf Delta Alpha. Hello on the Daytona ground. That's right. Can we take November 5 until November?
Alright, after landing checks. Spoilers are retracted. Flaps are coming up. Landing lights and strobe lights are off. Aqua beacons off.
Approved as requested.
Fuel pumps off.
Thank you.
De-ice and beater heater off.
And,
Starter switches are off.
315 ever cleanse, or have an amendment to your cleanse.
Flight director's off. And the APU's on. Bring that up. And Daytona ground 66 Lima X-ray. We're clear of 7 left on Whiskey. We're taxiing to shelter.
Okay. November 66 Lima X-ray taxi to the ramp via Whiskey Alpha. Good day. Break. November.
To the ramp via Whiskey Alpha 6 Lima X-ray. I don't know what happened to him. He just got cut off.
Blue String 5315. Hydrocurrent device ready, copy.
Go ahead.
Oh, Blue String 5315, I apologize. You're going to Charlotte, not Atlanta.
That sounds about right.
Whoops.
Okay, Blue String 5315, disregard the amendment. You're clear to the Charlotte International Airport via the Roy 7 departure. Create transition as filed. Maintain 4,000 next file 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with 118.85, squawk 2011.
Welcome to Daytona
With
Beach.
Charlotte Roy 7, Craig has filed 4,350 with 10-11885 and the squawk 2010, Blue String 5315.
Squawk 2011, Blue String 5315, read back correct. Information Delta Green, expect runway 7 left for departure, push our discretion, call for taxi, break, speed bird 28, contact Daytona Beach Tower 120.7.
Daytona Beach Tower 120.7, thanks a lot, great job, good night.
Alright, so like I said, welcome to Daytona Beach. This concludes my arrival on this Staff 'em Up Sunday event with Jacksonville RTAC. Thanks for coming along. Hope you like and subscribe. And until next time, happy landings. Taxi lights are off, parking brakes on, fuel cut off 1 and 2. Beacons off.